Yesterday, okay, so Wednesday night, my child stayed with me. I have a 9-year-old cherubim, little beautiful angelic child, and he's awesome. And so we wake up Thursday morning, and I'm an old, I'm old, yeah, that's for sure. But I'm a military guy, and I got shit on lock. Shit happens in the morning. It's it's a system, and if fucking anything goes wrong with the system, I lose my fucking mind. You hear words you've never heard before, and I'm calling them to your face. And my son knows this already, so he just doesn't do it. He fucking whoop. Lockstep, right? So what the deal is, I get up every morning and I let the dog out and I fucking make coffee and I make my son's lunch and then I let the dog in and my son comes down and he's like, "Where's the dog?" I'm like, "Dog's coming in, it's fine." So whatever, and then I poop and then I get my coffee and then I go upstairs and I lay out his clothes and I'm like, "All right," I don't even have to say it anymore, but it used to be like, "All right, you gotta be dressed before I get out of the shower." But he knows it now, right? So I just get in the shower, he hears the water come on, he's like, "Oh shit, I got like 8 minutes." I don't know how long I shower, but we'll say 8 minutes anyway. And then, so we do that, and man, every time he spends the night with me, he's there. Socks, everything but shoes. Shoes are downstairs because we're kind of Oriental. Anyway, so I get, he's dressed, and I'm like getting towel on him. I'm getting dressed, and we're in my bedroom, and the dog's there. I've got this little cute 11-pound little fucking dust mop. And fucking, my son was like, "Dude, you know how kids are always annoying, but like especially in the morning when you don't want people to fucking, what's that word, talk?" So he does what he does. And he comes in, he's like, and he does this impression of, he's like, "I got a new dance move." And it's not a new dance move because fucking kids think they invent everything. And it's like, I saw that shit when I was a kid, dumbass. And it's the sprinkler. You guys remember that? Remember the sprinkler? My kid starts doing a fucking impression of the sprinkler, but the entire time he's projectile vomiting. It's me, the bed, like the clothes I have on the bed because I'm a bachelor who folds. Fuck that. Just throw in the dryer, maybe throw an iron on, whatever. That's what. Everywhere he pukes on the dog. There's some on the floor, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where do you start? I don't know what to clean up first. It's on me. And then the dog's got puke on him, but he's eating other puke in the corner. And that's my fucking Thursday, okay? Yeah. And I thought today it's over. Today was a normal day. Didn't have the kid. Didn't wake up the kid. Got to work on a normal time. It's Friday. I'm a teacher. We got all next week off. Fuck you. You know what I'm doing Monday? Whatever the fuck I want. Probably naked. Because I'm a teacher and I'm a fucking role model. Bitch, earn money, live like I do. Naked. Anyway, I'm on my way home. I'm like, it's over, man. It's like 3:30. I'm fucking leaving. I'm on the interstate, and I'm like, oh, a week of doing nothing, being naked and smoking dope. Look down in my passenger seat, which is where I keep my phone because it's fucking huge. And my mom's calling. It can't be good. There's 2 reasons my mom calls me. One, to tell me about some obscure relative I've met once who's died of congestive heart failure. Or to chastise me for not believing in our Lord Jesus Christ. So I answer anyway, because I'm a good son. I'm like, I'll fucking take it, give it to me. I got all week off. Come on, what have you got? Jesus? Congestive heart failure, what is it today? No, it wasn't either one of them. It's like, I need you to go check on your Uncle Tony. I checked his Snapchat and his Facebook. I haven't seen anything in like 3 days. Oh, I'm scared. Let me give you some backstory. My mother is a 69-year-old Italian woman who worries about fucking everything. She spent the better part of 4.5 years convincing her brother, my Uncle Tony, who's a 71-year-old Italian man, to move to this part of the country. Finally, he capitulated when she explained how homogeneously white it was, and he agreed, because he's an incredible fucking racist. So he moves here. 2.5 weeks later, they stop talking because he's also an incredible fucking asshole. So now, whenever she worries, which is always, I gotta go fucking check on him. But he's an asshole. I don't wanna. I'm like, fuck it, dude. It's a Friday. I got all week off. I'm gonna go ahead. Mom got it. I'll fucking send you a text as soon as I'm sure he's fine. I'll go by his house. I roll up. right? His Lincoln Continental, 1978 Lincoln Continental. He judges his car by how many bodies you can fit in the trunk, right? It's there, and I'm like, God damn it, now I gotta see him, you know? So I go and I knock, nothing. Knock a second time, nothing. Against my own better judgment, I try the handle, fucking door. Welcome to the freak show, Troy! So I step inside, it's like his kitchen is right there, and I kind of walk in, everything's real dim. There he is, in the middle of his living room. VO press and a Palmon non-filled in one hand and a remote in the other, wearing nothing but boxer shorts and a wife beater, screaming at a TV with on it was a soccer game that was played like 3.5 months ago. We already know the outcome. It was a friendly between the USA and Germany, and America won. It should be an awesome thing, but no, he's like, get the fucking ball! You got one job, just kick the fucking ball! You're an idiot! Yeah! This is what I walk into, right? I'm like, holy fuck, I don't want to be here, but I gotta let him know that I was here so he can corroborate that I actually checked on him, because I know they're in fucking cahoots to see what kind of son I am. Fucking Catholics always judging you, always judging you. So I acknowledge, I'm like, hey, Tony! And he puts the TV on mute, stares right at me, and he's like, your mother sent you, didn't she? And I was like, well, yeah. And he's like, well, she can piss off because I'm doing fine. And I'm fucking good, man. I get to get out of here. I'm done. I'm like, I just text mom, he's fine. I saw his heart beating. Everything's cool. Right. I turn around. I start walking back out through the kitchen. And I look right there on the kitchen counter. There's all this important shit. His wallet, his cell phone, his keys. Right next to all that shit, 3 packs of great Pop Rocks. I don't want to ask. But I'm a human being, and I got curiosity, and that one took us to fucking Pluto, so I gotta ask. It's my duty. And I look at him, I'm like, Tony, what's with the 3 packs of great Pop Rocks? Mutes the TV again and looks at me like I'm the dumbest motherfucker in captivity. And he's like, Pop Rocks blowjobs, you dumbass. What are you talking about? Pop Rocks blowjobs, it's the most patriotic thing you can do, right? She does the Pop Rocks, starts humming the Battle Hymn of the Republic. At the end, her mouth looks like the 4th of July and her eyes have seen the coming. And I don't know what to be more pissed off about. One, this 71-year-old Italian man's getting Pop Rocks blowjobs. I never even thought about it. What the fuck is that, man? Has anyone here heard of the Darwin Awards?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay, what it is, for those of you who don't know, it's one award given away once a year at the end of the year for the person who selected themselves off the planet in the dumbest fucking way. Alright? One dude, just last year, who won it, crawled over a fence that had signs all over it that said, danger fucking alligators, and went for a swim. Guess what the fuck happened? He got eaten by alligators.
Shocking.
Don't need a fucking sign.
No.
Don't need a sign. What I want to do, instead of this being an internet award, I want to dress this shit up. I want fucking lights, camera, action, red carpet. I want Kathy Griffin talking about what everyone's fucking wearing. I want Tom Hanks and his fucking ugly wife. I want Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie and all their ugly fucking kids. I want everyone in tuxedos. I want all of it. And then at the end of the night, it's going to be an awesome thing. And they're going to give away one award to the dumbest motherfucker who killed themselves that year. And that would be awesome. But you know what would be even cooler? Every dumbass redneck in this fucking country, about 3 seconds later, be like, I knew that. Our IQ jumps 13 points by the next day. All right, we got no more Duck Dynasty. We got no more Cellar Palin. It's a fucking sane place to live in. You guys like floating? Who likes floating? Jesus fuck, you're in Arkansas. Yeah, I better hear some fucking noise. Alright, from those of you not from Arkansas, when you get in a canoe and go down a river, and you guys call it canoeing, we call it floating. We call it floating. And it's one of my favorite things in the world to do because it's kind of like a sport. You gotta have a little bit of skill, but you can get totally fucking hammered while you're doing it. Right? It's awesome. My wife, I was in the army once. I was a cook, don't worry. Give me and we were home on leave. We came home on leave. And we decided to do a float trip. with all of our friends. And we thought the only place that's always floating, no matter what time of the year it is the Elk River. So we go to the, oh yeah, you've been to the Elk River. I think I've seen you there. So we decided we're gonna go to the Elk River, and it's fun. It's like, I've got my buddies and all their girlfriends and or wives, and they're no kids. But at the time, we had a newborn baby. He was like 7 months old. So the night before we go floating, my wife fucking pumps the milk because she's breastfeeding, which is what you should do with your children. It's not a shameful fucking thing. Do it in public. I want to see your boobs in your child's fucking mouth. Do it. And that's what she did. So she fucking pumps the good shit for the kid, right? You know, fucking premium top shelf, right? Oh, so he can have fucking boob milk the entire next day, right? And that's a fucking good thing to do. So he's all set. He's good for the day. We roll. We get fucking like 2 cases of beer from me. And we're fucking floating down this river with all my buddies, and we get about 3/4 of the way down, and we stop on this bank like you always do. We fucking eat our Subway sandwiches like we always did. And then all my buddies are like, which is code word for like, you want to go smoke weed. And I can't, right, for a number of reasons. Number 1, I'm in the Army, I got urinalysis. Number 2, I'm married, you can't do anything fun when you're married, stuff like that. And I was just like, no, stay here and talk about fucking, American Idol with these ladies. You guys go ahead, it's fucking passe. Makes me tired. Makes shit interesting. I don't want to do that. No, not me. I'm fucking. So all my buddies fucking take off, and it's me and like fucking 6 women, and well, 5 women and my wife, whatever the fuck she is. And, but like I said, she's breastfeeding, right? I married her because she's got an ass, right? Like, I'm an ass man. But she's breastfeeding. Right? And they're fucking huge, and I'm not a titty guy, but what the fuck else are you gonna do with them when they're that big, right? I'm motorboat son of a bitch. Anyway, she's in a bikini, and she's fucking like, and even I fucking hate her because I'm married to her, but I'm just like, oh, I'd fucking hit it if you didn't have that brain and personality. Then she looks at me and says the most penis erecting thing ever. She's like, so how about we go into those woods over there? We just had a baby. I haven't had sex in like fucking 7 months, right? I'm just like, are you, yeah, fuck yeah, because I know there's like a fucking 0.3% chance that we're gonna get it on. But I'm like, I'm taking it. I will take the chance. She's like, come on, let's go. And then we go over this rocky berm, and we start going in the woods on the other side of the river from the opposite way of the fucking dope smokers, right? And then I hear one of my buddy's wives. She's like, oh, you remember when we were newlyweds, or we just got with our man, and we just used to have sex in the woods all the time, too? And I'm like, she said sex. We're gonna have sex. That's what's happening. Another woman said that that's what's gonna go down. So I believe now fully that that is totally what's gonna happen. And I'm fucking stoked, man. 7 fucking months. Haven't done that since I lost my virginity. Fuck balls. Fuck balls. So we get over this rock cropping, and she spins around. She takes off her bikini top, and these like a little miniature, like fucking, youth-sized basketball. Get back. And I'm like, holy balls, this is gonna fucking happen. We're gonna do it right here on the fucking riverbed. And she fucking looks me straight in the eye, and she's like, you gotta milk me. Her titties were sore, y'all. She hadn't been milking all day. She milked a bunch the night before, but she hadn't been milking all day, so her boobs are sore. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? And she's like, just put your fucking hands on here, I'll show you how to do it. I'm like, stop. What? And I'm kind of pissed off, right? Because the whole time, I've been wanting some titty milk. Not just because I'm a fucking freak. I am a freak, but that's not the only reason. I know I don't look like it, but I am an Epicurean. I want to make a creme brulee. I don't know, fucking put it in my coffee, whatever. I just want some, and now it's for the baby. You can't have any. And now I'm just fucking milking this bone, and it's going in the Elk River, right? It's just going to waste. That thing is fucking half beer, half piss, and half meth sweat. I know that doesn't add up, but fucking do the math, you add an 8 ball and fucking divide by 3. You're right there. So this shit's just going to waste, right? And I'm just fucking milking her. I'm like, I'm gonna take my chance. I try to wheeze the juice a little bit. It's for the baby. I'm like, what the fuck? It's not for the baby, and then the weirdest fucking thing happens. The weirdest fucking thing happens. You can feel it. She was running out of fucking juice, It was getting empty. I can kind of feel it. I know it. I can feel it with my fingers. And so it's getting empty. And I'm like, oh. So I'm being a little more gentle. Like, I don't want to get it all out of there. Like when you pee, you want to get the last couple. Yeah. Like, I don't want her to be uncomfortable. I'd hate for her to be uncomfortable as I'm milking her on the side of the old fucking river, right? And then we lock eyes. We lock eyes for the first time since we conceived our child. We lock eyes. I mean, she's fucking serious, you know what I'm saying? She looks right at me and says, "You can't tell anyone." And you know what? I still haven't. My name's Troy Gittings. Thanks a lot, guys.
Keep it going for Troy Gittings.